Okay, I'm going to briefly explain why Tokugawa is absolutely the hardest start in Shogun 2. You start off with most clans start off with a little rebel or enemy group to fight like this. However, there is another even bigger army right here, as well as a general in this town. And so if you don't deal with this, they will team up and siege you and kill you on the next turn. And this is Oda. They're like got strong Ashigari units. They're like crazy strong. And even if you beat them, then because you are a vassal, the only clan which starts as a vassal, it means you can't push this way without betraying that vassal and having Takeda and Imagawa go to war with you and lose honor. So the game forces you to push towards Kyoto, which is the opposite to what you want to be doing in this game. Because even though there's some really nice provinces like Omi and which is the other good one? Is it Ki? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's Ki. Yeah, you don't want to be going for this as your expansion early on because it's just undefendable. There's too many different ways. You can't choke where your enemy is going to be coming from. So that's it. So the game, you know, it wants you to. You basically need to get rid of this army. This is why you have the Metsuke, and it, you know, they've set it up so you can bribe this army. However, it's a 69% chance, and it doesn't always work. Right, so what I'm going to do is try and not waste all this money, and also it's just the fact that like if you rely on that, then it's a 69% chance, which means you can only win the campaign 69% of the time. So I'm just interested in trying to come up with a strategy, which is for this small army to siege here and then reinforce, which interestingly is how how it starts you. So maybe, you know, the designers intended you to try that, even though it is a bit more risky than just bribing. Okay, so I'm going to recruit a couple units here. I'm going to turn the tax all the way up. I can stick my Matsuke because it'll get some XP. I can get some trade agreements. It's worth mentioning that I won't be selling military access through diplomacy in this campaign, just to make it less boring and more challenging. Okay, so let's see what happens when I hit enter. So they moved their big army up, and the small army went to burn this farm, and has subsequently been ambushed. So the odds apparently in my favour. However, this isn't too great. Oh look, these are like normal Ashigari, not the Oda ones. That's interesting. But the Yari cavalry rape my general. Other than that, the armies are even. Let's see if I can do this. So here we are in the ambush. I'm not too familiar with ambushes in Shogun. They always seemed a bit naff compared to Rome 2. You really get to like destroy them. Okay, I'm gonna put a Yari unit here. I don't know. And then I'll put this guy with him, and then I'll push this side as well. I don't know. Keep it simple. If we could kill that Yari cavalry, that's fantastic. Right, let's put these guys in spear wall like here. Let's put this here. Guard mode. And move these up, I suppose. Oh shit, they're being shot at. this up. Actually, you can charge that, can't you? You can, Yari versus Yari, we'll take that. The bows can shoot I don't know what their Yari cavalry is doing, but it's making my job a lot easier. Shoot in the back of that, that'd be pretty good. Let's make sure the Yari cavalry can't charge my general, that'd be the worst thing that could happen right now. Let's get some shots off on the Yari, come on. That feels weird. Should be doing okay. Yeah, they're getting wrecked.
My lord! A glorious victory will soon be yours!
Charge! Let's continue for Cup 6 or end. These guys are pretty dead. 34. I think we can end. Decisive victory. We only lost 100 men. And they actually lost all their men, 600. I guess that's good, because we probably can't actually chase them down. One of the things in Shogun 2, if you're coming from Rome 2, is that like if you leave a unit alive and then attack again and get that second battle, that means more XP for your general. And in later Total Wars, XP for your general, you don't really care that much because your general dies every 10 seconds. But in Shogun 2, it's one of the reasons why in some ways it's a better game. You really do care about leveling up your generals. Right, so now we're in a much better position. So one thing I was thinking I wanted to do was, if you take this castle, the Oda clan is actually just instantly wiped out in Shogun 2, which, I mean, that counts for anyone on their last castle. But unfortunately I don't have enough movement for that, which is actually really a shame. Although I wonder, just my general went, whether I could pull that off, because it looks like maybe I could do that. But the army, I don't think we could even get close enough to reinforce, to be honest. But we'll try it anyway, we'll risk this for biscuits. Let's see. Oh! This could be interesting. Do I want to fight this battle? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win. Okay, let's just do it. Right, I'm gonna have to dismount and burn down this gate. I could climb the walls, but you take losses even on a little bit like that. The higher you climb, the more losses you take. It's not worth risking that. I think it's because it's raining that my attempts to burn down the gate are taking longer. It is working though. So now do we want to go back on our horses, I think, because they're not near the gate. We should be able to get a good charge. I don't. That's weird. I did burn down the gate, but there's no.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Inspired myself. Whatnot. Yeah, I don't see how I could lose this, even playing quite badly as I am right now.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Close victory. And there's no vassalize option here, which is a shame really. Would have been an interesting option to vassalize them. I keep thinking loot, like when I play this game, because I'm used to Rome too, but if you loot you lose negative effect on the diamonds. That's actually a really big deal in this game, unfortunately. So now I'm out, you know, that's a home run. I've managed to wipe out Oda. I lost like 115 men, and I didn't use my Metsuki to bribe anyone, so I achieved what I wanted to try and do. But we're still not out of the difficult start phase of Tokugawa because our owner, I can't remember the people we're a vassal of, I don't know what the right term is, Imagawa, they're going to be looking to attack a town here, so, but we also might be attacked from the north. What we're going to want to do is have like an army ambush ready here, and probably a garrison, like some army up here as well, to stop Saito getting any ideas. We actually want Imagawa to attack us, because then like they lose the honor and we can push east. But we don't really want to be fighting wars in the north, even though it's kind of inevitable. So this guy needs to rest. But let's put some points into movement, I think. It's always good. What retainer have we got? Melee attack, morale, but it's got more upkeep, so this is both positive, so we'll go with that. I'm gonna move. How big is their army? Isn't that big yet, so don't need to worry too much. How far can this move? This army can't move, not sure why, to be honest. I think it's because it's still my turn. Is that right? Yeah, it's my turn since I took this place, I guess. Bit confusing. Let's repair this, and we'll recruit some men from everywhere. I know we can't recruit from here because we destroyed this castle. We'll repair that. I don't really want to bother with like building ships and trying to do trade in the position we're in right now. I just don't think it's worth it. Let's move that to yellow. I don't think I can really avoid these guys being upset. I'll talk about economics and stuff a bit later on in the campaign. I think it might be prudent to get some roads, because we don't know which side we're going to be fighting on. Might need to move troops quite quickly from one side to the other. Also farms, it's pretty good. This is very fertile actually, this over here. So I don't know how long we're going to be holding on to this though. One thing I'll do is burn down that building there. I won't be building farms, I don't think, just yet. Not sure. It's like 300 more gold, but then the tax rate is 34%, so it's not really worth it if you're unsure if you're holding on to that territory. Right. I am getting tech, which is good. I thought for a minute there that I forgot to get any tech. I think I did forget to get tech, but I think it does it automatically. So, whatever. Let's just put that to like minus upkeep. Tax bonus is always good. $7 turns for it though. can't really move anything. Just recruited man. Oh yeah, diplomacy, get a trade agreement. Okie doke, send the 10. Got mounting unrest. We've got a quest to capture a province. Too bothered about that. Alright, you can stay there. I'm actually going to move this army. We'll try to. I can't see. Into here. Okay. Can't reach. That's bullshit. Because I was trying to put down the fact that they're really not happy over there. That's not really helping either. I think they're going to rebel at the end of this turn. It's really annoying that those men couldn't quite reach. What do I want to build? I want to build market, it's tempting, but Sakidan is probably even better at this point. Diplomacy, got enough to do there. Oh yeah, what I can do is just move my agent over there. Sorted. That should be enough to balance it out. It's predicted to go down. Oh, that's the other thing with Shogun, right? So when you recruit a unit, like that actually counts towards the oppression. I'm not sure why I can build 2 units in it. I thought you could only build... Oh, I can make 3 in my capital. Okay, I am a bit of a noob obviously coming back to this game. What I'm going to do is make 2 units here, that should make that all fine and dandy. What else can I do? I'm actually going to disband this Yari Samurai. They're just not really worth twice the cost of a Ashigara unit at this point in the game. And so that should all be fine. Why has it gone to 2 now? Don't know what's going on. I think that I'm not going to have a rebellion, and hopefully, like if Mikawa gets attacked by Imagawa, that's like really good for me. So let's see what happens. Okay, so until next time. We didn't have a rebellion. Public orders sorted out. I'm actually going to make... What am I going to do? Yeah, I'll leave that. Actually, Sakiden making... Leave it as it is. What else do I want to do? I think it's going to be a game of... doing not a lot. I'm going to get a +2 public order in this place next time. Which means... I could almost go to the next tax level. I can't. I really don't think I can really do anything. Wait till winter's over, wait till public order's a bit better, and then have an army over here. I think I will recruit some units though. Got 4 bow units. Let's just go with that. Okay. Public order's looking a lot better. Should be able to. I need to move my army out. This guy, I want to level this one up, but he's also like replenishing, which is bad for what I'm trying to do here. Let's just move this out. If these guys are exempt from tax, they're on -2. That's predicted to go down, but that's going to take a while. Basically want to just dump 2 units into there. Because I need to I basically need to start putting my army over here. It's halted my income a lot. But I'm not quite out of money yet. I think that's good. They're exempt from tax, which means I can turn the tax all the way up over here. I'm really happy about being overtaxed. Oh, 'cause there's a big army inside. No diplomacy to do, or text to get. Again, it's just a waiting game. Ooh, I can recruit a ninja though. I think that's. Might as well do that. Start leveling them up. Move this army here next turn, and we're just waiting. Art mastered. Okay, so now I'm gonna move my army here, ready for an ambush. Now I've got to continue to juggle the public order situation. You could alternate this. It's probably worth doing early on. Although later on you want growth. I think early on, like the boost of having like 500 more income every alternative turn is more than the town growth scenario. I mean, later on that 200 town growth is really good, but right now it doesn't bother us too much. So we can have a turn of really high tax, and we'll lose quite a lot of income later on in the game. But it's kind of complicated. It's not too complicated. I'll try and talk about economy, like I said, a bit later on. Take a while to explain. This ninja can now. What does he do when he goes into an army? Increase army's defense against religious agents. Increasing movement on the map. Right, we'll go with that. And we should probably just start thinking about upgrading farms now, because then we can go bigger castles and etc, etc. So we're doing a full tax turn. Got a threat of attack from Saito, kind of expected this. Mounting unrest, which we planned. Hattori has been destroyed. Right, so because we let it go red one turn, we get this -25 growth, as well as a -15 from tax, which makes our town go down by a lot. But like again, it's worth it short term it's worse economically in the long run. Now we need to switch to exempt from tax, and we probably want to recruit some units here because we got that threat from Saito. In fact, I think I can move this agent over here. Yeah, that's a big army, quite a big army. And Imagawa aren't threatening to attack just yet, so I might have to move this up a bit. I want it to still reinforce that, but also be closer to that army over there. Let's recruit some men. Oh, now I've got less recruitment. Okay, so I had a buff, didn't I, from a quest or something, which gave me more recruitment. I wasn't being a complete noob. Recruit more from there. Yeah, this wasn't actually worth it because making both towns exempt is worse income than having one exempt. I don't know. This is getting confusing. I'm not doing very well at handling taxes, I'll be honest. That looks good. Well, if I'm recruiting 2 men, then that'll go up by 2, so I'll be able to be taxed a bit more. Yeah, not that level though, it has to be that level. These guys, it's going to go up by 1. So yeah, that's how we're going to have to rock it. Just going to have to hit and turn and see what happens. If these guys attack, then I'm going to take heavy losses over here. So they didn't attack, and my Mitsuge leveled up, overseeing towns because it improves tax rate. That's all you really want to spec your Mitsuge to do. Although neither of these two are good. Apprehending. I'll just go with minus being assassinating, so I can use them. Assassinated, so I can use them passively. Get 1 unit there. Move this back. Can probably stop doing weird tax schemes now. The resistance to invaders has gone down quite a lot. Let's just keep it steady now, I think. 44% of 180 is quite a lot of income that we don't want to lose. Alright, can't really do much. Right, I want to get this to a stronghold. I can also build roads now. post roads rather. Probably want to get 2 castles. Yeah, I'm just going to be chilling for a couple turns, waiting for the AI to react. This is a full stack, isn't it? I'm going to need more men over this side as well. But I'm just going to kind of hope that they don't attack over here. That's kind of my only strategy. I can't have 2 full stacks either side of the map. I could just put like 1 stack here and sort of react to whichever side attacks, but then I'm like guaranteed to lose 1 castle, which makes you think, should I be building that if I'm going to be attacked? But I think I've got to risk it. Okay, Saito have attacked. They've got 2 allies, which is interesting. We'll see if they both join. Neither join, but
We are at war.
Imagawa joins me. If he didn't join me, that would break. You know, I wouldn't be a vassal anymore, which would be good, and he'd lose honor. But I feel like I can probably stop worrying about Imagawa stabbing me in the back, because now that he's at war with Saito, he's probably gonna attack them and not me. Or so we hope. Why is... yeah, movement's terrible. Let's move up anyway. Saito at war. Yeah, the game's forcing us to push north, which we don't really want to do. Let's leave that there. Get some bonus tax soon, it's good. This one's always weird because 5 food is 5 growth, so it's basically 2 happiness or 25% wealth. And I personally would go with the wealth, I think. So Saito has come, and he has bow cavalry. Bow cavalry, bow samurai. And I'm not too chuffed about all of this. If he attacked this, I'd get wiped out. If I attack him, I'm gonna have a lot more units, but be tricky. But I'm wondering whether we can do to him what we did to Oda. Let's move this here. Got pretty dismal odds there, so let's just go have this guy. Yeah. What are they doing? What are you doing, AI? Why are you so bad? Ah, nothing. Silly, silly, silly AI. Come on. Come on. Right. Gonna have a really bad public order up here now. Let's move. Do we want to move him straight away? I think they're probably going to be angry first turn, no matter what I do. So might as well leave them, let them be angry. Let's repair this. What's my diplomatic situation right now?
An unexpected meeting may, with hindsight, turn out to be welcome. Let us see what happens here.
100. Nope, fine.
I will listen
I
attentively.
can't make an alliance with people because I'm a
Speak,
vassal.
and do not mumble. Honesty and clarity march forwards together in negotiations.
Ooh. Maybe he's gonna give me a lot of money. Ooh. So yeah, I am taking money for trade agreements, I'm just not selling military access. There's a big difference. I think it's because I've got the war horses, yeah. And Takeda already had war horses, so that's why he wasn't giving me money. But these guys, the AI is like war horses, and will actually pay ridiculous amounts. It's one good thing about Tokugawa, I guess. I'm actually going to really just try and milk this. Right, that'll do. That's fantastic. Because he's probably not long for this world anyway. Who's he at war with? No one. He's pretty strong looking actually. It's going to cause political unrest as well, being neighbours with him. I've got a ton of money now. I think I can afford to just upgrade all my roads. Yeah. This ninja didn't actually move anywhere. I think I'll just bring him into... Yeah, sure, why not? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it is. Let's just check. 15 public order. Alright. It's because my army. Yeah, I don't need 15 public order. Just grab some units at random. What? At least I didn't move all of them. I don't know why I did that, it's not even any point. Let's just end turn. Shimizu and Tomo. Got constructing to do. In like all your provinces which you're not using to make units, what you do right is you specialize provinces into like 3 different kinds. You've got your military production ones, which you want obviously like all these buildings so you can build powerful units. Then you've got your economic powerhouses, this is one of them because you want ones with very fertile soil, and ones like Omi which have like even more income from extra things like the ninja icon, or gold. Gold is the best one, like this. And those are like where you put your Metsukes late game, because the tax rate gets reduced a lot by corruption. And then you have everything else, and you just want to build a level 1 Sakiden and a level 1 market. And in the economic powerhouses you might upgrade your market to be higher. You just want the biggest amount of gold that you can get. So you would upgrade this here. But not, like on these ones you just build a level 1 Sakiden and maybe a level 1 monastery. Right, let's build another market, we can get another Metsuke. So like here, I don't want bow samurai, I just want to build a level 1 market or a level 1 Sakidan. But I do like to put most of my provinces up to the stronghold so I can just get both. I've got plenty of food from upgraded farms. And like got enough money that I might start thinking about this, because this I don't really care about it here so much, but having this on my economic province is good because it improves the growth. And then the last thing I want to work out is if there's a way that we can get taxes high. These guys, -4. I don't think it's really possible without really shifting around a lot of things. What's Imagawa doing? Enemies of Kiso. Okay, so they've gone to war with these guys here. I don't know how they're getting there exactly, because they're not. You have to go through Kai, through Takeda, and I can't see them in my base. So that's an interesting development. Anyway. Point is, if I go to high, this is -4. It's going to go up to -3. How much public order does my Metsuke currently give? 2. It's more a question whether I can balance the others now. I think the answer is yes. I think what I can do is move this here, which is worse economically, but it's going to be -1 next turn, so if I recruit 1 Yashigari unit, they're not going to be unhappy. Over here these guys are pretty chill. I'm going to move my Daimyo into here. Move this army into here. They're happy, everybody's happy. Next turn anyway. So that's great. Built all the buildings I want to build. Gonna have a big income next turn because I've managed to get that high tax rate on 3 provinces. I've got this more immediate threat here, Ikowiki. He's not at war with anyone, but he really doesn't like whoever's over here, which is good. Ninja's ranked up, mastered an art. I don't want to get this one, I want to get this income. So I can build a big income early on. Mori's been destroyed, so this is all good. Can't see the Ikowiki army anymore. The Imagawa army is now on my border again. Kiso, are they still at war with Kiso? They are. And they're allies with Takeda. I don't think they're going to attack me. Don't think they are. I think I'm okay. I can build. So this would be a good place to build cavalry, right? Because of the pastures, you think, right? Let's make this a. This also improves eco by 250. So this is actually not a terrible economic province because it's average. It's not one of the best though. I think I'm gonna make some cavalry from here. I'm trying to remember what tech I need to build cavalry. I don't need these technologies to can get pretty good. I can get Yari cavalry, which is kind of like the best anyway. I'd need another slot, so I'd want to. You want to go upper castle level anyway if you're making a military province, because it. What does it do again? It just increases the recruitment capacity. So right now I've got a food buff of 5. I'm not building any farms, which means I have a surplus food count of 1. Right? So I can go up to fortress here. Actually no, I can't, because once this goes to stronghold. But what I can do is get horse breeders. That's economic as well, like improves our trade income a little bit. And if I get a stable, then I can make like pretty good light cavalry, just make a couple of those in my armies. They're going to help out quite a bit. But yeah, if I was to go full out military, I probably on this territory I would probably want to burn down my market, because I'd want to make an encampment, a stable, and either a katana school or a yari school to get katana cavalry or whatever. But for now I'm just going to go with just a stable and just use the light cavalry or chasing down routing units and whatnot. So over here, this is just economic. And this is just going to be a pretty standard. I want more Metsukes, so I'll build that there. I think that's all I'm going to be doing. If I spread my men out even more, I could increase attacks even more. It does decrease growth having that high tax level. Oh wow, look at this, 400 growth. Town. It's quite a lot. I did get it very high. I'd only have a few extra men. Yeah, I could do it. Why? I hate this. Right, fine. Do it next time. Let's level up this guy. Oh, I can't really remember how I want to level up my ninja. I was about to say spy. I think I'm going to go for sabotaging armies. What about the buff lion? Scouting in the field. Cost. It's quite nice to spec all these like ones like this where you basically mean they always escape if they're unsuccessful, because then you can just keep them forever. But I'm going to go for sabotaging armies. It's really good when you're outnumbered. You can spend the 1 point somewhere else, but be a bit of a waste. Well, or I should have picked my retainer first, because that does kind of avoid detection when there's escape. I already spec'd into sabotaging, so let's just go with this. Okay. Disrupted trade with Kiso. Kiso's been taken out by Takeda. This is pretty bad for us because it means Imagawa now has no enemies again. And look, his allies Hojo and Takeda He's got 2 allies to his east, and then he's got his vassal, me, to the west. He's not gonna pick a fight with one of his allies. And if you look at his personality, what's it say? Attitude. Unfriendly. Don't know why he's unfriendly. Alliances were not honoured. Don't remember that. Not honouring any alliances. Maybe that's from. Yeah, that's weird. That it's so negative. Some of it might be from when you start out, but still. Integrity. I thought it said like aggressive or something like that. Yeah, temperament aggressive, temperament ambitious. Those things mean that they will try to take land, basically. And so if you're blocking them from taking land, they will attack you. What's the story with... So Iki is actually indifferent to me, but they're also ambitious. But it's just trying to figure out like where I'm going to be attacked next. Is it here or is it here? Probably just going to have to wait and see and then react to it. If Imagawa attacks us, that would actually be good. Like, even if we lose one castle, if they attack us, that we prefer that. Don't really want to be at war with Ikuiki, but it's kind of inevitable. But if we can put it off for as long as possible, that's great. Let's go to tax. Let's put it up. 0 here. Minus 13 growth. Minus 14 growth here. It's kind of bad, but it's kind of good. Like, if we build up a really big amount of cash, then we can stop ourselves dying. We can recruit 2 full stacks or something like that. I'm trying to build a economy as well as... I just don't know whether we're going to be hanging around here. Whether I want to be investing in, say, this building here. 45%. %. Definitely want to recruit more Metsuke, but I can't yet. We've got 2 growth from that. If we go up 1, we've got a... We could do a seed trade route. Even though we haven't really discovered anyone. Yeah, we don't have anyone else to trade with yet. We're trading with everyone that we know. This is only 125. It's not really worth doing, apart from extremely long term. Okay, here it comes. They're coming for me. What I gotta hope is that the allies don't both join him, because he's attacking his vassal. It means he is losing honor. So, yeah, none of them join him.
Enough talk.
Okay, that didn't really bother me at all. And then my next hope is that Ikuiki don't immediately attack me. Seems like a big ask. Takeda at peace, that's good. Alright, so I need to go attack now really, which means probably need to turn down my tax, because I'll be moving armies out. Okay. Kitak. What is this kind called? I don't think they're going to attack me. Look, their temperament is peaceful. So, I don't think I need an army here, because Ikuiki aren't at war with them. So they'd have to come through here. So I want some defense here from Ikuiki to stop them. And then the rest I want to move down. So... And I want to move this army really up here. Probably should dispatch that army and get some experience. So how's that looking? And I want to put my Metsuki now, wherever he is, into Adawa because it's my highest income, or should be in the future. Where's the highest income right now? Oh worry, well I did just move the Metsuki inside. But yeah, we can turn up tax a bit now. If we have the food, you can make that, it's really good. The economics. Got a slot here. Just make a sake den. Gone and destroyed this. Only cost me like 100 to repair. I think there's a thing where, like, if I move this army here, I'm starting to remember some tricks. Yeah! Stupid, but that's the way it works. So we've got a big army south. Got a small but half decent army here. I might just recruit another unit there. Still not leveling that up. Ooh, I can recruit another Metsuke. Let's go ahead and do that. And we might as well recruit this side as well. And I think that's looking strong, very strong. So this one guy tried to hide, but now he's failed. Ooh. It's being reinforced, but like it's such a small army that I don't think I can actually be bothered to fight it. Normally you wouldn't attack in the winter, but look, this is undefended. So weird that the AI's attacked me and it hasn't even got an army. Like, where's this army? What's it doing? Right, fine. Okay, I've got my clan fame up, which is kind of bad. So, do that. Let's talk to Imagawa. I was hoping they'd like make me vassalize them. They must. Yeah, here's their army. Look, it's a bit late because now I've taken this territory. I can beat that army in a defensive siege. Oh, now I have a trading port, which means I could do a sea trade. It might be worth making. Yeah, we'll make a trade ship next turn and just go exploring with it. I can make another ninja. I can make another Metsuke. Make a Metsuke there. Let's make a ninja here. Okay, which is the next biggest earning province? Is Mino. Meager soil. Okay. Just trying to remember what I'm trying to do. I think I've got nothing to do. They built a navy. I don't know why. We are going to be attacked here by quite a big army. So it's not a definite thing that we will survive. But I am still tempted to upgrade the roads now because I can afford to, and it would just be useful when I'm running down to counter attack. Okay. Sit and 10. Got mountain and rest in Mikoa. Okay, I didn't expect that. That's because. Why is that? Not sure. Oh yeah, I had like a couple troops in there, didn't I? I moved them all down. I don't know what these guys are doing really. If I attack this, can that other one reinforce? No. Cannot. Which means... What? Why does it even have that much strength? Surely I'm not going to take losses here against just 2 archers. Okay, yeah, I only lost 1 there. That was weird though. It's free experience. Now I can just pop them back inside. And I could... I've got enough money to just be like, yeah, let's have a bash. It's only 300 to try and assassinate someone. So I think I'll go with that. Whatever. Didn't lose the ninja. Let's move ninja up to here. Might not be worth doing that if I'm gonna. If these guys are gonna just attack it. Alright, we're just gonna wait. They can't pass here, you can see this, unless they go all the way around. They have to siege me eventually. And now I get to level up my general. It can depend slightly on what faction you're playing, like what your strategy is, what units you're using, like which perks you're gonna pick, like cavalry, you know. Playing Ikuiki, you might go for some religious stuff, but the really big feats for generals is number 1, rank 3 of stealthy gives enable night battles. This is huge. It's one of the great things if you're playing Hattori is that you get that for free on all your generals. And the next big one is stand and fight, which is also just really good. Especially if you're using a lot of infantry, like if you're playing Oda. I think I will... I don't really want command during ambushes. You only need 1 point to get stand and fight. But having the +3 melee attack is also just really win. This one here is quite good as well. Get even more movement and general influence. So we get 2 per turn. So if I put next turn I'll be rank 3. I want to save 1 point for that, and then I'll put 1 point into okay, yeah. Next turn I'll be able to get night battles and stand and fight, which is totally win. So yeah, definitely go with that. So upgrading this building just gives higher rank, but it's also required for some of the other things. gonna wait till this is complete because it gives the light cavalry better charge bonus. I think I've got enough money to just play it safe and build a bigger army over here. I'm not poor, so let's make another ninja. Speaking of ninjas, I have moved them all, okay. Also, might want to just turn down the tax because it's good for growth and these guys weren't happy. Okie doke. Do want to get that technology. I want these guys to attack my town, and then I'll wipe them out. Right.
Ship should be.
So they did go the long way around. I don't know how they got all the way over there, moving through the trees, but they've not done what I wanted them to do. Almost double team them, but you know what else? I think it's gonna happen again, guys. I think I'm going for it. So yeah, this is a tactic, generally speaking. You can't move your army up, you move them as far as you can. Then you grab your general, which has more movement because he's on a horse. And then you attack. And then your whole army can assist, which in this case doesn't really matter. So yeah, been playing it straight, but the AI just keeps making the same mistake. Let's repair this. This is an interesting one because it's got some nice. I could make making strong Metsuke is pretty good, although I've already got 3 Metsuke. And improving the arts faster is also pretty nice. I always wonder how much difference that actually makes, 10%. What's the max? I think you can get 5 max Metsukes. I think this is like the economic choice, because then having stronger Metsukes means you can make more money. But that's more, we care about that later in the game. I think getting this is going to be better, because it's only 1 rank which we could get, and we get better tech. Okay, I did start building that road. I want to build a road here, and I want to build a market, obviously, so I can recruit for that +1. Let's go. This ninja here, set up a spy network. Just want to make sure that we're leveling up ninjas. This army cannot move. We now have a new neighbor, the Hojo,
I will listen as politeness
are also
dictates.
ambitious and are also surrounded by allies by the looks of things. Yeah. So these guys are going to be enemies,
Let us hope
essentially.
that today ends well. Let us hope that today ends well. Now
We might be able
speak
to
of your
squeeze.
wishes and intentions.
trade agreement out of them until they declare war on us, which could be profitable. Surprised they don't want. They've already got horses from someone from Takeda, so that otherwise they would really want to trade with me. But if I like paid Takeda to break
I am here
trading
to
with
listen.
Hojo.
When you have spoken, and spoken in honesty, I will give a proper
In
response.
theory, like if the AI, wasn't quite so biased against you, you could actually do that and make quite a lot of money, because then Hojo would be like paying you lots of money. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. I'm going to get equal fields next turn, and then I'll have to pick a new technology. But until then,